Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever your time schedule in the world. Welcome to another new edition of the review of the mass adoption training of the previous day. My name is Giros Mufo. I'm called Mufo Money in the Kringle community. It's always a privilege for me to be here on this channel to help you understand what has taken place the previous day in the Kringle community in what we call the mass adoption meeting, which is where everyone joins to uh, talk about the things that are taking place in the Kringle community. So I'm very glad and I'm very privileged that I have this opportunity to share with you what took place yesterday in the Kringle community. So wherever you're tuning in from the world, keep tuning in, help your downlines to come to this training. But more to that, I will always wish that you should join the mass adoption training because that is where the admin of TBC communicates and communions with the members of the Kringle community on all the subjects that the Kringle community has at hand. So it's a best place for you to always be. And I would like that you should invite everyone that is under you or is with you to always join this training. Now, to go to the subject matter of what took place yesterday, the admin of TBC went yesterday with a couple of things, and the core of what he was talking yesterday about was what we call the co-admin. Who is a co-admin? Who is a co-admin was the center message of which the TBC admin was talking about yesterday. But the reality is this: most people don't understand their position. We are going to be talking on who is the core admin, who is the co-admin in TBC. Secondly, we are going to look at the different teams. There are a whole lot of teams right now in the TBC community. We know of the core team, we know of the backup or replacement team, and yesterday we talked of the rotator team. So these are some of the things that he examined yesterday and really pinpoint. And we came out with who is a co-admin, and we discussed all those things. Moreover, we're going to look at some shortcomings. It's true that information is coming from Nigeria from a quite number of people that they have little issues in order. Oh, that I have echo. Okay, let me see where the problem of echo is. Okay, I think it should be fixed now. So, information is reaching us from Nigeria that some people are having difficulty this to get to the website. Guys, it's just a small problem. We have talked upon it with the IT manager, and we have tried to see that the situation should be resolved. If you have an issue that has to do with what they call uh, how do they call it, error 5502. Error 502 is just uh, an internet a back wire problem, a gateway problem. I think I went on to say something like this because right for us here in Cameroon, I think guys have come from India and many other ways to tell us that they have difficulties. So if you have this error 502, just know that is your internet provider, and there are certain things that are not working out well with your internet provider connecting to your proxy. So you can either change the internet provider or you directly go and use a VPN. So using a VPN will get you directly to the Kringle back office very quickly for those who are getting those slight difficulties. So we have taken note of that, and the IT is working on that, and they have told us that you can use this alternative means. You can use a VPN or you can change your internet provider. That is what is giving a little bit of trouble to some people that are having this issue. It's not a general issue with the Kringle back office. So we should stick on that and let everyone know that it's not a general problem. Okay, that being said, let's look at the different things that we discussed in the Kringle back office yesterday. I earlier told you that the main focus was who is a TBC co-admin. We will be seeing how admin went around yesterday to talk about the TBC co-admin. But the most important thing that he started with was bills. He went along to ask the question that which is the biggest bill that the TBC admin is paying right now, or which is the element of the back office that is taking, or the cost, the highest element of the back office that the admin is spending much on. And a lot of people had the opportunity to answer this question and to benefit some KLUV, but a few people are on hand were unable to answer it. And the right answer was given by, I think, was Valerie from Cameroon. Yes, Valerie gave the right answer, and the right answer was that what Binance bounty is what admin spends a lot on. And this Binance bounty, as you know, right now as we are talking, Binance bounty has really gone a long way to help those who are helping to grow the Kruger community. Because admin said yesterday that if we look at an average of around 8,000 that we are paying out a month. If we take the calculator right here and we look at this amount that he tried, this math, the math that he tried to give us yesterday, he was saying we are paying an average of 8,000 a day. So if we take 8,000 times 30 days, we're going to have the total number, the amount that is being paid out a month. So here was the result: 240,000 um, dollars is paid in BNB a month. This has never been such in the Congo community. So the greatest part of the 50% of the activation or the program fee that is paid into the Congo community, 50% of that is being paid back to you in Bitcoin bounty. So once ever you pay your annual or your monthly activation fee, 50% is returned back to you. And this 50% has amounted up to 8,000 a day, that we are averaging almost 240,000 that is paid back to TBCians that are active every day. And Ami went on to say we have paid out a total of 156 BNB right now. If we take a total of 166 BNB right now, let's look at the value of BNB right now on the market to have the value of 166 BNB that has been paid so far. Let's see here. Let's look. What is the value of BNB right now on the market? Let's try to get the value of one BNB right now on the market to have the value of one. The value of BNB is $214. So if we take $214, we come here, we say 214, $214 times uh one 156, because 156 is the total amount of BNBs that have been spent. So we are having a total of 33,300 33,384. So this is the amount that we are spending right now to pay Bitcoin bounties. And from there, Amin went on to pay Henry, who is one of the winners of the guarantee of the contest for the month of June. So if we go to the contest for the month of June, we are going to see that we have borrower, Madam Borrow from Dubai, that has already been paid his guarantee. And yesterday was the turn of Mr. Oh my God, this thing has gone back to. So let me open my account and we go back. So admin went further to pay. Admin went on to pay Mr. Henry, which is one of our big contestants from South Africa, from not no from Uganda, who has also reached the guarantee, and this guarantee is reserved for everyone. And we know that for this month of June, we have 50 winners that are to be the list on the to be on the list on the contest, excluding the guarantee and the meritocracy. So these are really great incentives that everyone should try and sit up to gain. So let's look at the contest of the month of June right here and see who are the ones that, yes, Bore has was paid already. She has 330 paid downlines already right now. And yesterday, admin paid Henry, who is having 285 activated downlines already. And we have a Sun Award that is coming up. We have Shadid that is coming up. We have ND Alum Islam that is coming up. And all the first 50 persons here are going to receive a bonus from the admin in BNB as winners for the June contest. We have up to 50 people or 50 positions, excluding the meritocracy, which is going to give 10,000 TBC to the first and 1,000 TBC to the 10 others that are going to follow behind. So that is how admin proceeded yesterday with the meeting. The next thing that, or the next item that admin took upon that was very, very important, he showed us the working on the Bitcoin bounties that are called BNB. The BNB or the Bitcoin bounties payment, he explained the mechanism, how it works in the Kringle back office. Meaning that what? Once you activate your account, 50% is retained in a pool of which now he's supposed to exchange now the KLUV that has been sent to him in order to convert it to Binance bounty. And he showed us methodologically and chronologically yesterday how you do remove your Bitcoin bounties. Like yesterday, I had two signups that came up. I withdraw my bounties immediately after. So admin really took time yesterday to show to the whole community how this mechanism function, and you don't have any other like in TBC here when everything is automated, and once you help your downline activate their back office, you see that you're going to be paid. Just like yesterday, I did a withdrawal. Yesterday was yesterday we no, this is 20. Let's go right down. I did a withdrawal yesterday. Yes, I did a withdrawal yesterday of the 22 6th. I did a withdrawal of 8 grains. As you see, I just launched it automatically at that it went out. On the 19th, I did a withdrawal of 4 grains. On the 18th, I did a withdrawal of 4 grains. On the 15th, I did a withdrawal of 4 grains. So admin went on to show us all the mechanism that is making this to work out properly, and you have that opportunity. Is automated 24 hours on 24 for you to withdraw your Bitcoin bounty. So we are not saying it, but it's being done there automatically. And we have paid so much right now in Bitcoin bounty to the Kringle community. Now, the next step was to talk about the teams. We quite know that we had the core team that was going on. So the core team is what we call the top of the top team in the Kringle community. And we quite remember that we had a certain number that was to be 111,111. So far, a couple of days behind, the core team was already full. So if you are on this core team, the responsibility for you is to activate your program fee on or before the expiring date. And admin went on to tell us that there are a good number of people on this core team. Yes, he made the claim that we should put him in action, or he made the claim that a great number of people on this team are going to fall off. So let's try to look at the image that he said here. Let's build the backup team quicker. So he came here with a poster This is it. And he explained, funny how so many needs to learn the hard way. I still see many TBCians falling off the core team every day. I predict that the first 5,000 on the backup team will all eventually end up on the core team. So if you're new in the backup team, because we have already first people in the backup team yesterday, guys, this is the snapshot of the first people in the backup team, which is right here. Um right here, admin made a snapshot. These were the first people that came onto the backup team, that is also called the replacement team. So these were the first people that landed in the backup team. But he said, since people have not yet adjusted their position or have not yet paid for 1 year, there are a good number of people in the core team that are going to fall back this uh, to this replacement team, and these people are going to move. So more than half, 5,000 people are going to come back to this backup team, and the new people that come and pay fully for the whole year and secure their positions are going to have that privilege to be in the core team, where you receive 200 TBC every month, which is an equivalent match of 200 KLUV that you're going to be having year come January 2023. So admin was really appealing to everyone that is on the core team to see that you should pay in advance, because the system is automated, meaning that what there will not be any reason. Maybe if you're waiting for the dying minute, maybe you have let's say an illness or an accident occur, or an unwanted event show up, and you miss the date of your payment, you will automatically be set out of the core team and another person will replace you. So the best way for you to avoid last minute um, unwanted trouble is to either you pay in advance or you pay your 1 year, and you are securing your position on the core team. So that was an appeal going to the core team, which is made up of what we know, 11,111. Now the backup team is going to be made up of 5,000. 5,000 positions are reserved for the backup team, and we know the 5,000 positions are already being filled right now. Let's try to see what is the number right now, or how many entries are there in the backup team right now. So if we go to, we are here at the core team area. So let's look up. You see the backup team. The backup team has, let's see, let's get here. Yeah. So let's touch the backup team and see the quantity or the number. The backup team already has 115 entries, guys. So we have already 115 people sitting in the backup team. So as you're coming right now, you're staying in the backup team. So 115 people already sitting in the backup team. So right now, these people can only move to the the core team if the people on the core team are unable to activate on their right date. So this is the team that we are going to have 5,000, means that we are remain with what, 4,000, maybe 800 and something to fill. So there is still position to have you on the B team or the backup team or the replacement team, where you're going to be having 100 TBC. Now, admin brought a new appellation yesterday, which we call the C team. We have not been talking about the C team. So he said the third team is going to be called the rotator. And if you come right here in your career back office, there is always this information to tell you about the position you have in the rotator. And the rotator is going to take into consideration the 111,111 members. This 111,111 members is no any other thing, bro, than the separation that was made according to the presentation of the organigram or the mature TBC structure, which is right here, the billionaire zone and the millionaire zone. So the 111,111 members are there on the higher plank of the billionaire zone. And these are the people that we talk to them about the rotator. And the rotator, here we are talking about 111,111 people. So your position that is here, that you're having right up here, is going to be important as far as the rotator is concerned. This is the position you have in the rotator. So admin is saying these people, they will also receive their criminal rewards, but later. So what is so important for these people is that this is the team where the 111,111 are going to be the one running the TBC economy. And before he explained what we call co-admins and the one running the TBC economy, he said this information or this training of yesterday was to be very useful for those people that were still coming new. But for people that we already in the criminal community, they know a little bit about what we are saying here, because we know already what co-admins are. But he came right down here to these PDF guides that we had before that explain detailedly who co-admins are, to explain to us detailedly. Is even he went on to tell us about this. I have not even taken time to watch to look at this. What to say when they say no. So this is a document that permits you to sharpen out your conversation with any new person that is coming on board, to really assure to them that what we are doing is credible, all the documentation is here, and everything is moving on smoothly, and the cases are there for them to see, in order for them not to think that we are just made preaching in thin air. So everything is quite well presented here on the documentation area. Now, admin went further to explain the to explain the TBC rotator, which has to do with the core admins. So we had a great time listening to him go through this TBC mass adoption and the rotator, to explain who are core admin. And these information are quite well spelled out here. And this is where he read it out to the whole community to explain why are we talking of co-admin. He said the mass adoption team occupies the seat level of the structure. That is 111,111. This is the A team. Yes, this is the time we're talking about A team and B team. We are still in this structure, but it has been reorganized. And he went further to explain to us how these co-admins are going to be the ones having the funding. The funding of the community is going to be in the hands of these co-admins once we attain that number active on the core team. And admin went further to say that what was the idea behind forming a core team, not behind forming a core team, behind forming the co-admins. So admin went further to explain that we are living in a world that the people that are creating more evil in the world are the ones having enough money. So, for us to undo this evil in the world, we need also to assemble ourselves and create funding. And Anu was saying that you cannot move with a movement without funding. Funding is the key. So the criminal community is bent off the using the program fee to have enough funding to run the mission of the criminal community. So Amin was trying to put through to us that if we in the criminal community are up to 1 billion, as we earlier said, because that was the main objective of the criminal community always, was for us to have at least 1 billion members. So having 1 billion members, let's take 1 billion members times 1 billion members times $30 a month. Let's go with 1 billion. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Now times let's just say times $15 because it's only $15 that goes to admin. The rest is paid back to the people that are bringing people on board. So we are going to have 15 billion, which is going to be reserved. Hey, let me see, one, two, yeah, 1 million, 15 billion, which is going to be as funding for us to use. We already have the United for Food that is taking a big chunk. So the remainder would be a very huge amount left for us to fund all the project that the Kruger community has in hand or has projected to be funded. So organizing well and funding this project will give us the way forward to really make things work out for us. So looking only at the smallest number, let's take the smallest number ever, which will permit us to really have the fundings necessary, which can permit us to change lives and bring more abundance to everyone that is around the world. So that is how admin explained and said, after we have worked out everything, this core team of 111,111 are going to be the ones to be running the Kringle community, meaning that what? This funding will be coming to you, and this funding will be coming to you. And the idea behind it is that what can one person be doing a month with almost 15 billion? You will become the target of the elite. So the best thing to go about making this to work is to make co-admins, and we co-admins are going to be the ones to be paying the bills and deciding on the project that we are to carry. So he said we are to form what is called a wide hydra. So um, a wide hydra. How is that thing even spelled? Yeah, a white hydra. So we are going to become an animal which is called the hydra, which has many heads. And if you cut one head, you call for other many heads. So admin was saying that we are going to be looking like this hydra that is right here. So we are going to be having many heads, and these many heads are the co-admins, and these co-admins will be carrying on the project of the TBC community wherever they are, because they have the necessary funding. So it's not going to be the admin of the TBC doing this. So that is how he came about to say, let's really cherish the position of co-admin and carry this mission right deeply to everyone that is making part of the criminal community. And that is why a lot of people came up to appreciate what admin was explaining, or what admin explained as far as the co-admin position is concerned, and they really appreciate the teaching and what admin was trying to expose yesterday as concerning the co-admin, and wanted that many leaders that are already well schooled on this vision of the criminal community as concerned the co-admin to come up and share their ideas with the whole community. And admin said he believes on something that he called self-made leaders or self-nominated leaders. If my mentality is okay, that I pick it up well, meaning that you can stand up and become a leader, make your voice to be heard. Like me today, I'm speaking out, I'm making myself to be heard, or making my voice to be heard, because I understood this message of making your voice to be heard as self-made leaders by standing up for what you believe in and making others to understand that this is the way to follow, and explain it to everyone and give them the opportunity to follow and listen. So from the questions that people were asking how they can be educated, admin say you, each and everyone, should stand up. You quite remember on Monday he talked to us about self-responsibility, and self-responsibility is or personal responsibility is the most important principle that each and everyone should adopt. So coming to this issue of carrying along the vision or the mission of the TBC community, everyone need to stand up and be self-made leaders. And also, the weak should support the strong, and the strong should train the weak. So that is how admin tried to answer those questions to everyone that was there, and that is how we put along with the meeting. But before coming out on this meeting, on this review, please, I will want to still hammer on the issue of holders of KLOV. If you're not yet a holder of KLOV, please go to your back office and create or go to Play Store if you're having a phone, get a MetaMask wallet, and at least drop a KLOV, or what amount of KLOV you have. We need to increase these holders of KLOV, because the future value of KLOV depends a lot on the number of people holding KLOV. So any person you are registering new into the Kringle community, always try as much as possible to come to them and permit them to have the KLOV KLOV in a wallet in their account. Help them in payment, but help them to set up a KLOV. And if you have difficulties to do that, come to the member helpers desk. We are there. I'm helping people every day to make up their wallets and to configure it and for them to put their KLOV in it. We want this number to grow like wildfire. It is growing, but not the way we wanted it. It's true that for the past days, it has really picked up a little bit. But guys, everyone that is on the core team must create. I said must. I know why I'm taking on must create a MetaMask wallet, be it an extension on your laptop computer, or you do it on your Android or your iPhone, and you hold at least one or two KLOV, so that we can have this number to grow. And once this number grow, it increase the liquidity and increase the visibility of the coin, and that is how we are going to really have it great as far as January 2023 is concerned. For any other issues that you may be having, the help desk is there. We are there at the member helpers area. We are always there. Come to us. If you're new in TBC, come to the new member training. You will see somebody there live that is training you, or will tell you whatever you want to know with TBC. If you have an issue, click on the member helpers training, and you will have somebody 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. We are there to help you get all what the criminal community is offering. Make it a stay and find yourself at ease going around the criminal back office. So, guys, that is what we really believe on. That is what we are glad that TBC is of its kind. No other person has seen things being done in other communities like us, but we are so joyful that we have this opportunity to do things well. So thank you to Chris Kringle who has been there. Thank you to Dieudonné, Jean Dieudonné. So I appreciate everyone that is watching this live, but please subscribe to this YouTube channel, share this video to your downlines, let them know the updates that are taking place in the Kringle community. Not forgetting that we on the 1st of September, if your send button test is not on, you will find yourself maybe not more a member of the Kringle community. So always do yourself that necessity to tell everyone to put their or to update their send button. Before I go, guys, this is an entering tickets that were sent to me yesterday. And a conference is being organized here in Douala by the Association of Crypto Movement, or an association of crypto leaders here in Douala, Cameroon. If you're watching this live from Douala, Cameroon, please, on the 13th of July, a conference is going to take place at Lewat Hotel here in Douala, where you are going to be schooled on what is blockchain, what are cryptos. Every of all those your members in TBC, or people that you have talked TBC to them, they have said, I can't believe in such. take them to this conference, make them to come to this conference and listen to experts. We are at the mind or the wind blowing era of which people and countries are adopting cryptocurrency. Our experts will be coming on from around the whole country and out of the country to assist in this conference to help explain what are cryptocurrency, what is blockchain, and the advantages and the jobs that are to be offered as far as the crypto world is concerned. So I'm just using this opportunity to tell you that I have tickets with me. I have very few that are remaining. It's only 5,000 francs CFA to have a ticket. If you have not gotten your ticket, you can pass through me or you can pass through other leaders. Ambassador Bay, I think, is having leader Frank is also having, and many others. So try to help your people to attend this conference. We shall be there together. It's the crypto industry, and we need to promote the crypto industry. We need to educate. Most people don't know what the crypto industry is all about, and this is an opportunity for them to know much and to join the Kringo community, which is so far the best. So, guys, that is where we'll drop the curtains here for this other edition of the review of the mass adoption training. Thank you so much to have been here, and I wish that we should meet come next week once we have another review. Thank you very much. We draw the curtains here for today. Bye bye, and see you in another edition.